RheaRenée here, back with another video, and today we're going to be looking at doing a natural beauty basic look. Of recent, I've been really busy with my job and going to the gym and then trying to get tutorials up and everything else in between, and it's just been really hectic, and I was just like, oh my god, what can I do, without walking out bare face in the public. Nothing wrong with that, but this is a look I've been kind of like leaning towards since I started, since everything started becoming crazy. So please like, share, subscribe, and let's just get into it. So I'm really happy to have you guys back. So welcome back, welcome back. The first thing I did was actually moisturize my face because I kind of have a little bit of dry skin going on, and then I prime it. um I've been using this primer as a tester, and it's been really good at blurring out the pores and just sitting into my fine lines a little bit so that I have a flawless and smooth application. I really think this is a very important step, and you shouldn't miss it when you're doing your foundation routine. And I'm just rubbing it in and we're all set. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to look at the eyebrows, sorry, which I've already done. So if you haven't seen my video, please check the description box below. And then we're going to move on to putting on the foundation on the face. So this one's going to go a little bit fast because my camera actually died on me. This color, I chose it, I chose this foundation well at the hair store. The lady gave me wrong advice. The foundation ended up looking really red, as you will see. But pay really close attention to what I'm doing, which is bouncing the Real Technique sponge on the face and not really swiping it. Really frustrated with how it looks. It looks a little bit pink to me, but you may not be able to see it on the camera. The next thing, but I'm going to make it work. So next thing I'm going to do is put on the black Opal foundation stick, and I'm just highlighting under the eyes, down the bridge of my nose, as well as my forehead, a little bit on my forehead and my chin area, because it's the area that I want to come out. I want people to see. I want people to see first, so I'm going to highlight it. And then I'm going to use the same Real Technique sponge just to blend it into the skin and make sure it looks nice and smooth and flawless. And I'm just dancing to it's just dancing to the rhythm that's happening in my head. There's no actual music playing. So I'm just tapping it very lightly into the skin, and that's a damp damp Real Techniques blender, by the way. And then you blend it until it is undetectable, as in there's no line of demarcation on the face, and then we're all good to go. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Black Opal Invisible Powder. And what I'm doing is I'm just tapping it really lightly into the skin just to fill in the area, just to make sure I mattify it. And I'm going to put this on all the areas that I would have put the Black Opal cream stick foundation. And you don't need a lot. You just need a small amount just to make sure that it's covered and it's not gonna, have any overly oily areas. That's all you need. A small amount goes a very long way. So I also have some smile lines like settling into my face because I can't help but laugh. And I'm just making sure that I cover all those areas. And I learned that technique from Jackie Aina. Just puff out the face and just tap it in just to make sure you get all that powder where it needs to go. The next thing, I'm giving you a slight frowny face. The next thing we're going to do is I'm going to be using my MAC Studio Fix powder, which is a little darker than me, or just as dark as me, just to darken the outside areas of the face. And I want that because I want that area to appear smaller, snatched, sexy. Yeah, you feel me, you feel me. So I'm just using that all over where I would not have put the invisible powder, and just make sure that everything is covered. The next thing I'm going to use is blush. Blush is essential. You need to, add a little bit more color back in the face. And this palette is actually really good for dark skin, so I highly recommend it. This is a small amount. Like, you don't need a lot. You don't want to be looking goosey. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use some blush, some bronzer, sorry, bronzer. And I really like this palette because to me it's perfect for dark skins. And you just need a small amount. You see that payoff? You see that glow? Like, that's enough. You don't need any more for your basic look. And then we're going to put on mascara because if I don't, I will look like if I'm sleeping. I will look like I'm sleeping, so I need to put some mascara. And I'm just going to fast track this because I think we all know how to put on some mascara. But if you don't, just let me know and I can do a video talking about how to put on mascara and how best to apply it. So I put it both on top and bottom lashes. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put on, I'm going to do a cat eye, a small one, a very tiny one, because I'm just extra like that. We're just going to do a small cat eye on my face. I really like cat eyes because they're kind of cute, and it kind of plays up the shape of my face, in my opinion. I could be wrong. But if you want a detailed video on that, just let me know, and I'll be happy to do one for you. But for the purposes of this video, I'm just going to run through it, and we're all done. So the next thing is on to the lips. I'm really excited about this because I love wearing nudes, and it took me a while to figure this out, as well as YouTube to figure out how to wear the nudes properly. I'm going to take my MAC Chestnut lip liner and my Whirl MAC lipstick, and I'm going to line with the chestnut and then put on the Whirl. The Whirl is actually a nude, and as I said, I love nudes. So, and that's it. And I did it off camera because it's a little bit tricky to do it while on camera, and we're done. Like, that's it. That's my basic natural look for women of color. And thank you so much for watching. So we are DONE done, and I really hope you enjoyed that look. This is fresh, flirty, cute, and all the products and the brushes that I use will be in the bottom in the description below. So if you have any questions, please shout me out in the comments. I'll be more than happy to come here and answer any questions that you have. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Don't forget to comment, like, and share. Bye.